Welcome to Arbitrage Family. Today we're going to do a video with my sister comparing what a normal Thanksgiving dinner for 10 people would cost in Nebraska compared to what a Thanksgiving dinner in northern Alaska would cost.
Hi, I'm Chris and I live in Barrow, Alaska. Barrow is a town of about 5,000 people and it is the northernmost city in the United States. There aren't any roads that lead into Barrow, so everything that is here in town has to be flown in on an airplane. This does mean that prices at the grocery store tend to be quite a bit higher, especially for items that are heavy or tend to be pretty bulky. We'll do a price comparison and let you know what it would cost to make a traditional Thanksgiving dinner in Barrow, Alaska. All right, I'm outside our biggest grocery store here in town. It's still dark. Our sun set for the last time on November 18th, so we are in officially winter darkness until the end of January. But let's go inside after we mask up and do some Thanksgiving Day shopping. This produce section is fairly small. We'll see what we can get here. They're probably not going to have everything in stock. We'll double check some prices. Over on this side, we have a little bit of fruit and then bread and the deli counter in the back. So we'll see what we can get here. Alright, we're making good progress on our list. We're here in the baking aisle. It's not super big. This is it. But we got flour and sugar down on the end. We've got all of our spices. So we're getting all of our baking stuff here, condensed milk, that sort of things, and we'll update you on prices. Alright, we got our shopping done. I'm going to go ahead and head on home. Here's a quick look at town. This is one of our surprisingly main streets. There is another grocery store in town. It's quite a bit smaller than this one, and I'm not going to go over to that one. I don't have a car, and it's about 3 miles to get there and back round trip. And there have been reports of polar bears being in town, so sorry, not going to risk it for the video. See you back at home. Alright, so made it back home. Found just about everything on the list. The only thing that wasn't in stock was the baking soda, so hopefully people already had that on hand. But otherwise, I think we found everything on our list. Since I will be cooking for just myself this year at Thanksgiving, I did switch up my menu a little. But in total, we ended up spending, let's see if I can show you here. Maybe I can get it in focus. Anyhow, the total ended up being $15.54. Obviously, I did change up that menu, and what I ended up going with is a frozen pizza and a cherry Pepsi. That's it from Barrow, Alaska. I hope everybody has a very happy Thanksgiving. Bye!
So my sister went to her largest grocery store to see what a Thanksgiving dinner for 10 people would cost. So we're at our local Walmart, and we chose Walmart because you can find it throughout the United States, to do the same thing and see what our Thanksgiving dinner would cost us.
All right.
Here.
Do they have? Oh, okay. Half a pound. Okay.
Done.
Okay, then we got to look for an orange, right? So she took a video of her baking aisle. Here's the baking aisle at Walmart. Considerably larger than the one she has access to, but it's what you get for having a Walmart and not just a local grocery store. So she could not find baking soda, and we cannot find pumpkin spice, so we might not have any pumpkin pie. Hey everybody, now it's time for the breakdown between figuring out how much everything costs in Barrow, Alaska versus in Nebraska. And so Chris was unable to find a few things. She wasn't able to find the corn, She wasn't able to find the fresh herbs, and then they were sold out of the Arm & Hammer baking soda. And so in ours, we were able to find all of those fresh produce. And so when we found the fresh produce, it came out to be almost the same price. But when we took out the fresh produce, then it was significantly less when it was just the exact same items that she had bought. So looking through here, the price comparison, you can see the differences between the two. And so when we come down here, hers ended up costing $268.05 to feed 10 people, and which was about $26 per person. And then in Nebraska, it only costs about $103.13 to feed 10 people, or $10, for the difference of $164.92. So that was quite the difference between them. Now that you've seen the difference between the two areas of the United States for prices, Chris also filmed some things that she thought was interesting for you to see, and that was the prices of other goods that are commonly used. And so she found Tidy Cats, some shredded cheese, Lay's potato chips, things like that. So stay tuned and I'll show the pictures that she took of those items next.